What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Now today behind me is my 2006 Subaru Legacy GT Spec B. And as you can see from the title of the video, we're going to be asking the question today, is it worth it to get a Maaco paint job? And the reason that I wanted to bring up this video is because I feel like there's a stigma around people that go and get their car painted at Maaco. For so many different people, you know, there's prestigious paint shops that you can go to, and Maaco is definitely the more budget-friendly approach. So I just kind of wanted to share my experience with painting this car, and I also just kind of wanted to give a quick update. So for those that don't know, I actually bought this car from a Copart auction, and once I went through the auction, I was able to acquire this car. And what the cool thing is this is a 1 in 500 car. So this is car number 152. But when I bought it, it had a bad engine. So it had a broken timing belt with the EJ 255. It's the 2.5 liter turbocharged engine. And it was hit in the corner. So as we make our way down here, it was all mostly cosmetic. So this was kind of pushed back. And what I did is I replaced the fender. But what's unfortunate with this model of the Spec B is they came in this very particular gray metallic color that was never available on any other Legacy. So luckily enough, since it is just a Legacy body, you can take the fender from another Legacy, slap it on here, no problem. But since the paint was off, it always looked kind of goofy for quite a while. I would say for the most part that they did a really great job, and through the process of that, what they did is they reshot the fender, but what they also do is they call it a blend. So what they do is, so that it has the continuity of the paint, is they'll paint the fender and then they'll start blending. So they blended the door and they also blended the hood. And there was also this little corner piece right here in the front of the hood that was bent in. And what they did is they basically smoothed this all back out so that it's a continuous line with the body. And I also had them blend this so that when they shoot this, it will all be blended in one place. And I mean, for somebody that's gonna be looking at this, it's gonna be very inconspicuous. You're the only person that's really gonna notice, especially if you're gonna get your car painted like this. And this scenario is only for painting one portion of the car. So it could be a different experience for somebody that's gonna be painting the entire car. But I think it's a really good learning experience for anybody that is looking to paint their car on a budget. And that's gonna vary for a lot of people. I mean, I've heard of people wrapping cars, plasti dip. I mean, we're in pretty modern times now where there's so many different alternatives in ways you can just change the color of your car, or just paint it or respray it, or just make it look to whatever you're liking. But in this experience, it's been pretty good for me, and I just want to keep this car and kind of just like retain its sleeperness. I mean, when you look at it, it doesn't look like much. It just looks like a grandma Legacy. And for people that are outside of the Spec B community, you wouldn't even know what this thing really is. And I think that's kind of the beauty of it. So I wanted to maintain that. I don't plan to really go crazy with any cosmetic mods or anything like that, because I kind of like something that I could just hop in, drive it, and just call it a day. So to kind of bring us back and conclude all this, is it worth it to take your car to Maaco? I would say yeah. I think that everybody's expectations are going to be different, but I think for somebody that is going to be in a similar position like me, where they just want something that kind of gets the job done, it looks presentable, it looks nice, nobody's going to call you out on it and be like, hey, did you get your car painted? You know, there's a lot to like, and I think that there's definitely levels to it. It's not gonna be a garage queen. It's not gonna be at the level of like a show car. But I think if you just want something that's gonna get the job done, I would recommend it. And yeah, I just wanted to share that experience with you guys. And I think I'll just wrap up the video here. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.